Crap out of the way. Da, 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 da. Give me just a couple minutes here, Cadence. Just trying to make sure everything's working right since I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Ta-da. You should be able to do a waffles command too, if I put that in right. I'm not sure if I put it in right where everybody could do it or not. Alright, let's see, what can we start with here? We'll go with layering a curve. That's always fun to do. So you find your desired shape, whatever it is you want to layer. This is actually a lot more simpler than what I initially thought it was when I first started being able to do this, because it took me a while to figure this out, and I was very frustrated trying to figure this out. And then once I figured out how to do it and realized how easy it was, I felt kind of like an idiot. But such is the way of things of Landmark. Awesome, it worked right. Double stack that. So, the way this works, basically, I need to want to have everything always facing from north to south. The reason you do that is because from the south east, southeast, and southwest of the voxels, you do not get distortion when you stack things or when you delete things. And the reason for that is the way that the voxels work. Everything pulls to the northeast and the northwest. So, for example, if I were to take this and cut this, you can see how this little section here is still bulged out. The reason for that is for this curved section to actually be possible, this voxel has to stretch out. Actually, it would be this one that's stretched. The voxel has to stretch out towards the other voxel to actually make that form. But if you delete from the southwest, from the south, you can see that it doesn't pull it. It flattens it back out. And this part here is still, I mean, it's not at an angle, but that's just because that's the actual shape of that voxel. But these ones, it doesn't keep the pulled out section, because that actually pulls back in to the north side. So whenever I do this layering stuff, I always try to make sure that I am facing north to south. So it just seems to make it a little bit easier for some reason. So, say for instance, I probably should have went one more smaller on that. I want to do I want to layer this shape next to this shape so that it gives it some kind of contrast as far as the size goes. You can see how that still pulled that. Now, and this is why when I'm working, if you've ever been to my work area, I've always got a bunch of stuff sitting around while I'm working. And the reason for that is because you want to keep your original shapes that you have to go back to reference. So, if I were to put that one down, fix that real quick. I don't want that to cause problems. And I wanted to stick this small one next to it to kind of give it a downward shape. I would go ahead and stack that next to it, but you see that pulled it apart. Which is rather aggravating when you're doing this. So sometimes you gotta go one more back. But it is possible to stick that there. Now how we do this, go ahead and grab this bigger one again. Now knowing my luck, this is not going to work the way it usually does. paste without air, and you see it's still kind of messed up looking. I haven't done any of this stuff since the patch yesterday. This is mainly stuff I was doing with the Dark Elves building. Yeah, see, now why is that not? Why is that not fixing that when I paste that in there? Okay, so you want to paste without air, which is one thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, that's because it's touching the ground there, isn't it? Where is that? Yeah. Alright, so you get this little cutout piece here. Easiest way to fix that is come back over the same spot on your original. Make sure that's the right piece. Okay. I don't think I did that without air. Let me try it with her. This is gonna aggravate me now. Because of course I'm trying to do tutorial and it's not gonna work the way it normally does. Yay. Fix that. Oh, you're gonna frustrate me now. So I should have played around with this some last night. But I was busy with Jello, showing him how I did the curved shingles on this roof. Let me try. I may need to actually turn the face of these to the south and stack them that way. Oh. Sorry about that. Still waking up. Let me try from this side. Yeah, see, it's not supposed to do that. Not supposed to do that. They broke my stuff again.